Hello, guys. This is going to be an interesting series. It is going to be a series that is all about one of my favorite community. All about what my community enjoys the most, and that is to watch me suffer. So today I'm going to be talking about the series that I'm going to be doing, and what I'm going to be streaming on more of a regular basis now, and what to expect. First of all, these are going to be shorter than average streams of either 2 or 3 hours, and it's going to be probably every Friday starting tomorrow. And what this is a specific Terraria mod list that I've created that I'm going to go over today so that you know what to expect when I start the series. It is going to be a pure series of suffering because that's what people like to see, and honestly, I'm gonna have to be a masochist for this one. But let's show you what mods I have. So, first of all, you'll notice this is going to be a very Calamity heavy mod. So, originally I started a series on Terraria where it was a huge mod list focused around Fargo's Souls, which is one of the hardest mods to complete, but not the hardest in difficulty. So what I decided to do is I'm going to make a full-on focused Calamity mod playthrough with helpful mods, and I'll be going over why I'm going to have so many helpful mods soon. But first of all, we have the boss checklist. That's just basically a simple mod that keeps track of all the bosses you've killed. I'm going to be skipping the Calamity ones. I'll go over it afterwards. Player location saving is going to be basically when I log back in. I'm going to spawn back in of where I was when I ended it last. So when I end stream, if I'm not in my base, or I'm not at my spawn location, when I log off and then log back on, I'll basically spawn at that location that I logged off in. So it's basically just a utility one. There was another one that I was about to enable, but I realized it has no use for this playthrough. And I'll tell you why soon. Basically, I was going to add no more tombstones and faster death, or faster respawn times. I'll tell you why. And in fact, I'll say right now, this is going to be a hardcore run. And I'm going to be doing this series until I can somehow complete it. And this series may never end. And if that's the case, well, all I'll say is with my history of Terraria, I have 1,000 hours in it, 700 of which, or 800 of which, I think, is on Steam. I can tell you this, 90% of that, or maybe 80%, was on the easiest difficulty. I'm not good at this game, by no means. So you're gonna see me make mistakes. You're gonna see me learn the importance of potion making, all that kind of stuff. Because you know what? I played the easiest difficulty and I didn't touch potions. I was like, nah, who needs potions? I'm just gonna use the ones I find and never craft them. So I'm gonna be properly making potions because I'm going to need them in this playthrough because it's gonna get hard. Auto reforge is just something to speed up the process of reforging. Have you ever been like reforging an item and then you by actually pass the one you wanted? This one just adds a menu that allows you to pick one you want and spend all your money until you get that specific one. Not all your money, it's still chance based, it just speeds up the process. Boss cursor, that's just to help me know where the boss is when I'm fighting it. It's just a simple thing. Simple auto chests helps speed up grinds, but it takes a lot of resources to make these special chests. These special chests automatically give us resources such as wood, ores, plants, everything that you could need, but comes at a price of a very expensive crafting recipes, I think. If they're quite cheap, then I don't know. We'll see. We might see if it's too overpowered, but yeah. We have the recipe browser because I don't want to have to constantly go to the wiki on stream. So I'm going to go through the recipe browser. If I can't find enough information about something in the recipe browser, then I will resort to the wiki. Unlimited buff slots basically means you can have more than 22 buffs, because in the past you wouldn't be allowed to have more than 22 buffs, or else each new buff would override the old ones. So this basically allows you to stack on heaps of different kinds of potions and get away with it. Infinite and unconsumable boss summons. Basically, you grind a boss so much and it costs so much resources. It's to simplify grinding bosses by making the boss summons infinite. But I believe you do have to fight the boss at least once to make them. I might be wrong, but we'll find out. A Rod of Discord hotkey that doesn't suck. Yes, you can basically bind your Rod of Discord, which is a very late game item that allows you to teleport a small distance with a hotkey instead of having to switch to the item and right click, which is annoying as hell. So now you can bind it to something, like for example, I will likely bind it to my middle mouse click because I've used this mod before in the past, ages ago, and middle mouse click was quite comfortable for me. Though you might see me make a few mistakes, and if I make those mistakes too often, then I'm definitely going to be setting it to a different hotkey, but we'll see. Since this is hardcore, if I get almost to the end of the game and die, I will have to start again, and this series will continue. That's the brutality of this series that I'm going to be doing. Shop Expander basically allows you to have multiple pages of a shop, because sometimes the shop sells too many items with mods. Like, mods add extra items and it will be off the page and you can't buy them because of that. So the Shop Expander basically fixes that for a lot of mods like Calamity and other things. IMK Sushi is an assistance mod, as well as Louis AFK, which adds a lot of different powerful items that can make grinds easier. Allows there to be a lot less nonsense, and it has some very powerful items like making, I believe it was the IMK Sushi one that makes instant sky bridges and instant elevators. Those are very powerful items, but you do have to grind to get those items, so it's somewhat balanced. And why there's so many assistance mods is because this is hardcore. This is not like Minecraft. This is not like, oh yeah, just find the Ender Dragon. Congratulations, you won in Minecraft hardcore. The boss fights in this game are 1,000 times harder, and especially for a newbie like me that has barely played expert mode. And the only times I did actually succeed in expert mode, I'll tell you one thing. My friend, who is a hardcore fan, absolutely carries me. And this is why this is going to be so much harder, because the only times I did play expert mode was with assistance. They made all the potions because I was lazy. I'm going to have to learn how to make the potions properly. They helped carry. We had a lot of respawn abilities, but just kind of cheesing the respawn system. We ended up adding a mod that disabled that. If you die in a boss battle, you don't respawn until all players are dead. But yeah. There's the Vein Miner, basically setting to a hotkey to just mine an instant bunch of ore, so that you're not constantly mining for ages. A lot of these seem a lot probably cheaty for you guys, but you don't realize how hard hardcore is going to truly be. Magic storage makes everything so much cleaner when storing. You're going to have one storage room that you're not going to have to go for each individual chest. You're not going to have 1,000 crafting tables everywhere. This is going to make it so much more convenient, if anything. And just a bonus health boss bar, which looks fancy. So that's basically the side mods for the major one, which is Calamity. And I have most of the add-ons. I'm not sure if this is all the add-ons. But yeah, we have Calamity, which is a extremely difficult mod. that has a lot of post Moonlord content as well. So it should be interesting. And since I died, like, in all my experience of a Calamity mod, I have died so many times. There are so many ways of dying. No matter how many cheesy things I have that help me in my journey, I'm going to die. And so much so that I believe I am going to be making a channel in my Discord of every death and what killed me. Whether it be things of embarrassment, of traps, of things, and the day of the death, and the number of the death. It's going to be quite crazy. This is going to be one heck of a series that I'm going to be doing. So if you're interested in seeing me suffer, then join me at Jacksash on Twitch. Or I'll leave my Discord in the, in the description as well, so that you can join to see my deaths so far. I also will be uploading the VODs to my YouTube channel on a playlist. If you want to watch it on YouTube and you've missed some things, I will be putting it there. So yeah, this will be a once a week series. It should be interesting. So if you're interested in that, come and join me. Anyways, peace, goodbye, and I hope you have a good day.